Hi guys, it's Army, and this is another Alliance War. In this war, I'm bringing my Voodoo, Iceman, and 555 Star-Lord for a mini-boss, which is a Stark-head Spider-Man, almost 30 KPI, a pretty interesting fight, and this war I also dedicating to Ice Bobby. I really think Iceman is one of the great champions in this game, and if you're debating to take him to 565, this war maybe will help you. So we're starting with first fight, and first one, this Quake, and Quake pretty easy champion to fight. My suggestion when you fight her, try to push her over 2 power bars because it's much easier to evade than level 1, but let's say she triggered her level 1 and you're fighting with Iceman and she managed even to hit you with a blow when you blocked. So after some time you can have this aftershock or to be stunned. And in wars, if you get stunned, you have 2 options. 1, you will probably die, or 2, you will lose a lot of health. And with Iceman here, his nice ability is Ice Armor, so if he has Ice Armor and he gets stunned, Ice Armor shredded, and he just come out from stun immediately. So this is one of the great abilities of Iceman. So we're moving on, and this one I decided, you know what, let's finish it faster with Voodoo. Why not? It's only superior Iron Man, very easy fight, I think almost with every champion. But we have some wars where he got some kills, and this was pretty funny to see. I don't know how, but he got some kills for us. This is also funny. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click here to subscribe, guys. Smash the subscribe and like button to see more cool videos. And we're moving on, and here Dr. Voodoo, and I thought, should I use now Iceman or Voodoo? Let's finish it because second section is dedicated fully to Iceman. So let's finish the fight, and I really don't know what you can say about fighting against Voodoo. He's a very easy champion to beat. His specials are very easy to evade. Level 1 is very easy. Level 2 you need to dash back twice. So not a really hard match, and I don't know why people bring him to defense. Maybe on some specific notes he can be annoying, but he's an amazing attacker and I don't think people should use him as a defender, in my opinion. So we're playing a special game, so everyone just triggering his specials, just I'm managing to hit him and he is not, and we finish this fight. So now we're moving on to some more interesting fights, but again we're going to have one more Quake here on my way on second section. And this is also a Limber node. She immune to bleed and poison, I think, and it's also a Limber node. So you have limited parries. And another great thing, so if we're talking about Iceman, is if he's duped, he will put a cold snap at the beginning of the fight, and cold snap prevents any evasion. So if you fight against Nightcrawler, Spider-Man, or every other evading champion, cold snap can save you. And if Iceman is duped, he still can put a cold snap, but it's a little bit harder. You need to manage to trigger level 1 and hit the evading champion. But once you do this, he can do a lot of damage, so pretty cool. And also if you use Iceman as a defender, cold snap can do a lot of damage. After facing 565 Iceman as a main boss with 770 cold snap per tick, I can say that he can be an annoying defender. So we're moving on to Moon Knight, and Iceman also great opportunity to fight against Moon Knight, because Moon Knight in some of his rotation can have evading, he can evade a lot. So Iceman here can prevent the evasion with a cold snap. Another great ability of Iceman, if you're not familiar with him, this Frostbite. You see this sign, this number 3 or 4 that's just expiring, so once they expire, you will just do a lot of damage to your opponent, and you can shred everything just by triggering heavy. So it's also pretty cool. It just very high damage, and again, if you put him in the defense and your opponent did mistake and Iceman managed to put a frostbite on the opponent, and it's a very buffed Iceman on specific node, this frostbite can reach 5 or 6,000 damage. So pretty cool. Another great thing about Iceman, guys, he immune to bleed and incinerate and poison. This is, I think, only one champion in the game who immune to all three abilities. So it's also pretty cool. And one last but not least, when you have Ice Armor, I'm telling you this because he's amazing for this node, and this is a new, I never saw Punisher 99 on this node. When you have Ice Armor and your opponent trigger level 3, you will get maximum 5% damage, so this is amazing. This can save you against annoying fights like Hyperion that can reach level 3, or this node. So this one is a spite node, so if you have buffs, your opponent will gain constant power, and Ice Armor is a buff, so he will get a constant power, and I'm really enjoying this Punisher. So it's I think it's a pretty smart move to put him here, because I tried to evade his level 1 and 2 fully and I didn't manage to do it by 100%. So you see, I'm getting a lot of damage from blocking, and this is one of the good things about putting him specifically on this node. Pretty cool. But I think Iceman is perfect for this node. So if you do mistake, or you do want to push your opponent over to level 3, like here, I pushed him to level 3 because I knew that after level 3 he will shred my Ice Armor, but I will have my level 3 to trigger, so this is why I haven't used my level 3. So pay attention to my health. I'm barely using health, losing any health. So now I triggered my level 3 with 20% perfect damage, just to reinforce my Ice Armor again. So we're moving on. He almost dead, and it was a little bit long fight, but I really enjoyed this one. I lost a lot of health, I must say. I lost almost 50% of my health, so if it was 550 Iceman, let me think, I would probably lose 70% of my health only to blocking. Here I did a stupid mistake not triggering level 1 to finish the fight, but now it's over. And now we're moving on to next one, the first mini-boss, debuff immune mini-boss. And this is Stark Enhanced Spider-Man with 29,000 PI. Don't know why they bringing him, probably this guy have Blade or someone else to attack in Alliance War. So I decided to bring my 555 Star-Lord to build my combo. And when you fight against Stark Spidey, you need to know a couple of things. One, he have random evade, it should be 5% I think, but he can evade a lot. But another thing, if he evades and hit you, you're done. You see here, he evaded again and throw a punch. So my strategy here is to do 4 hits, try to intercept and try to push him over 1 power bar. So the fight is going well. Another thing, when you fight against Stark Spidey, he can evade almost all specials, so the only thing you can do is trigger level 3 here. So you see how fast he's moving, so I'm trying to bait his specials, and the fight is going pretty well. I have 3 power bars, and at that moment, I don't know why I didn't trigger my level 3. And pay attention, guys, 3 hits, it took him 3 hits to finish fully health champion. Only 3 hits, not more than 3 hits. So now I bring Iceman, and pay attention to Frostbite. Frostbite is not a debuff according to Kabam. See again how much damage. So because it's not a debuff, you can put a Frostbite, but Kabam did something smart here. They put energy resistance on this node, so the Frostbite won't do much damage. But again, Sparky did 3 hits and took a lot of health, so I can understand why people put him on this node. because he's not so hard to fight against. He's pretty easy, but sometimes can evade and hit you. But if you do one mistake only, you don't need to do more than one mistake, guys. This all you need to do, one mistake, and you're gone. Not like with other champions, and you get some damage and you can recover it from him and have a chance to win with him. One small mistake and the fight is over. So this what happened with Star-Lord, and this also would happen with Iceman. The fight is started, he did 3 hits and took a lot of health. But rather than this, he is pretty easy defender. So again, he managed to evade, almost caught me, but I'm managing to do a lot of damage here. And unfortunately I can't put a cold snap on him here because the debuff immune node, you see, double evade. It shouldn't be so high, the percentage of evasion, but you know, RNG is always on not your favor. So now below 25%, and again this was when wars were mixed up, so it's tier 1 alliance war nodes, but with tier 2 rewards, so this was pretty annoying. So we're moving on, and I did one mistake, and again, boom, no Iceman. But I almost managed to take him out, so now I bring Voodoo just to finish this fight. So now again, if I do at least one mistake here, Starkey will kill Voodoo, because Voodoo, unfortunately, Voodoo's armor is not the best thing in the game. So you see here another evade, and he below 18%, so the assassin should be triggered and reduce the chances, but you see here, he could be punished here. He could probably kill me here if he was attacking, so I had had some luck here and I managed to survive it. So it was pretty fun and pretty interesting war. So, and we have now Magic as a main boss, and you know, Voodoo is at full health, so you know the result, and if you don't, just watch the video. So I really want to talk about Iceman, guys. So to summarize, Iceman is a pretty cool champion. He's immune to incinerate, bleed and poison. He have ice armor that can prevent level 3 damage or any special damage to maximum 5%. He have cold snap to prevent evasion. He have this frostbite, just unavoidable damage, and you can trigger by triggering heavy. So overall, Iceman is I think he's worthy to be 565 champion. So if you're debating maybe this video and manage to help you a little bit and decide should you take Iceman to rank 5 or not. So now when you fight Magic and you fight with Voodoo, basically all you need to do is just put an odd combo on her and then pay attention to all your combos to be on odd number. So it's less chances to trigger, to put poison, but it's better than have limbo. So pay attention here. The fight is basically over. I'm at full health. So if you like this video, guys, click here to subscribe. If you have questions regarding Iceman, write in comments below, and see you soon, guys, on my next video.